Hi family, welcome back to the channel. This is a requested video to jazz up my MCM pouch. I'm so sorry, Marcella Larmond, this is for you. I did respond to you and say that I already had done this, but what I decided to do, since you asked me to do it, was to jazz it up again with just totally different chains. So I won't use the ones I used in the other video, but please make sure you check out the What's in My Bag playlist and look for this particular pouch. I'm not sure if you meant jazz up this pouch or jazz up the tote, so I'm just going to go ahead and jazz this up since it's just easier because it has the two loops here. With the tote, you know, you can connect side to side in the front, but then it also weighs down. Not that you can't do it, but if you want me to do that one, just let me know and I will. We're going to jump into it. I already have one part connected on the one that I have chosen, and I'm going to do something different, ladies. I am going to repurpose a piece of jewelry to use as a dressing for my bag to jazz it up. So this is kind of like a Versace necklace, inspired necklace. Let me let you get close. And I got this when my husband and I went to NOLA for our anniversary last year. And I just wanted, I rocked it with something, but I knew it was a one-time thing. But I don't like buying things I only use one time. So I decided just for you, so that I didn't use the old chains, I would go ahead and utilize this. So I'm going to repurpose it. I've already hooked it over here. And I'm going to try to get close up so you can see. And then I would make sure everything is flat. So you want to keep everything straight. And this is going to be sort of long as far as the hang time, but we're going to use something and decide where we want to shorten it. So if you think this is fine, I like it more like here. I need it to be more in the middle like that. So I wouldn't mind that. Tell me what you think of that. If you want to do something like that with a piece of your jewelry that has black in it, that is cute and different. And I should have packed this bag because it does look different. This doesn't have a connector. So what I'm going to do is use some of my connectors. Okay, so I went ahead, I grabbed the connector. I also brought you down a little bit so that you can see. These are the connectors. They do come smaller than this. So if you want a smaller one, I didn't pull the smallest. This may be the smallest I have left in my gold at the moment. Let me see. That one's a little bit smaller, but I'm going to go ahead and connect this and connect it to the bag so that you can see how it would link. And you're going to have to use your top connector here. Slide that on. Let's go this way. That way we can get this part. So now you want to see where you want it to hang, and that's where you'll decide to loop it. And remember, on this handle, it pulls it up. So you have to take that into consideration as well. You don't want to loop it too short and then it just doesn't give what it needs to give. So I think I'm going to put it at the top one and let's see what that looks like. Okay, so I'm back. I've gotten it on. You have to make sure that you stay straight. This is what it looks like. So that's kind of off to the side. I personally wouldn't want it to hang right there. It only hangs perfectly as long as the bag is kind of over here. So in this case, you would have to loop it a little bit tighter and connect it in a hole a little bit lower than where it is. And then you would get that, you know, get that look. So there's one look. I don't want to go through it, you know, taking it back off. But what I'm saying, the only thing you can do, or you would have to do, is loop this connector into down here a little bit tighter so that it pulls more like here, and then you would get it to be more centered. So that's one look for you. Tell me what you think of that. That's repurposing a piece of jewelry. This jewelry is on the large side, and so that's why I chose that. If you have something else, I would say stick with something that does have black in it so it could pick up, you know, the print in here. Okay, for look number 2, I decided to pull out my matte chain. This is a very thick chain, lightweight, but it makes things that have black in it pop. So here you are. You can already see that's going to be a beauty. These are a little tricky, so you do want to be mindful to try to keep them as straight as possible. And you just have to go ahead and link it first. And I just usually follow through with my hand like that. And then go ahead and link here. And that's how that one looks. You know what I'm gonna do too? Let me go ahead and grab some stuffing to put in here. Just so you get a realistic, you know, carry. The bag wouldn't be so flat, you know, so you'll really get to see what it looks like. So there you go. This you can't help the way that it brings the chain up here. You have to just be mindful of that because it's where it has to connect. You see that there's nowhere over here, so they always are going to connect right there. But it's still, it's a cute look. I'm in my little caftan that my friend T bought me, so that's cute. So look, this is not even an issue of it pulling up because that's the part not going to show. And I think that's super, super cute. If you want to further jazz this particular one up and, you know, move a little bit, get a little bit more jazzy, go ahead and grab you one of these. It is an Amazon find. It sparkles. And throw it on the side. Now you can throw it on, this side is going to be kind of hidden, so I would probably throw it over here where it would be seen the most. You see that? Isn't that cute? Look at that. Just look at that. It just has a velvety look. Girl, you showing out today. What? I love that. It is something about that black. And look, the new year is coming in. We're going to be looking for black, okay? So you guys are not going to see my Christmas scheme here after the 31st. So I love this. Look number 2. Right now, I'm going for look number 2. If you really wanted to keep going, you can also throw something like this on. If you were just a really busy girl and you like, oh, I want all the charms. I want all the charms. Girl, you want all the business. Go ahead and throw all the business on there. Look at that. It doesn't really take away from it. It's just so cute. It just have you looking like that. What she did to her bag. So there you go. But you don't have to do that. That's just taking another step. And you could get that layered effect depending on where you hang your little charm at. So I put it up on the other loop and it gives it more of that. You see this by itself more so than being combined in here. I love this. Let me put it back on so that you notice this part is not going to really bug you the way it might seem that it would. So there you are. I'm in my little caftan, y'all. I like that a lot. And then remember, if you want more room, for it to hang, for it to hang on your shoulder, go ahead and use an extender. So I'm putting an extender on there. This is the 3-ball extender. It's in gold. I recommend getting the gold and the silver. If you don't want to spend the money on both, then get gold if most of your hardware is gold. And we're going to go ahead, loop it in over here. And then look, you get all that room to carry. You see how much more room I have now? I like that. I'm with this look. I am really with that look. I love this a lot. So this is look number 2. That's my fave. And then I'm going to try to give you one more. So give me just a moment. Okay, so I have stripped her down. Okay, nothing. This part is off, but it has an extender. Okay. Had to send in the voicemail just for a second so I could get through this. I'm going to use the extender and we're going to go ahead and do it with the gold and the diamond encrusted chain. So it has that diamond look. Okay, that's an Amazon find as well. And we are going to hook up over here. Remember, always keep it straightened out. This step May take you just a few moments, but it'll save you a headache and keep you from looking cray-cray and getting mad that this thing is all, you know, jacked up on you. So I'm gonna go ahead and just finish it out. Okay, so there it is with just this chain. You have an extender here, you have an extender here. It's cute. And remember, you're not worried about this so much because when you carry it, that part gets kind of tucked there, as you can see. So you're just seeing chain there. And then if you want to pop it out with some black. Now, if you don't mind roll coiling, and that's mixing brands, I would love a chunky, throwing a chunky charm on there. This is my newest Coach charm, but it has that black to pick up. I just love the fact that it has the big apple on there. So I wouldn't mind throwing that on there. And look at that, you know, minus the price tag there, sorry. I don't remove them when I'm not using it. But that's cute to pick that up. If you don't want to roll coil, you're like, one, I don't have that, and two, I don't really want to do Coach with MCM. Throw it back on there. And then go ahead and utilize this one. You can throw this one back over here just to pick up the black in your bag, because that's what you're trying to do. Pick up the color to make it pop. You see what I'm saying? Look how different that gave that a look. And this is just going to do its thing anyway, but it's pretty. It doesn't matter which way it hangs. So you can do that. You can also take this off and you can hang one of these on here. You can even hang one on this side as well. Or you could just hang it over here. I kind of like when they are jumbled up over here. So that's up to you. And lastly, let's see. You know what? Let me let you see it with one other type of gold chain. This is a different kind of chain. This is thicker if you want that linked look. I'm trying to make sure you can see me, see what I'm doing. So okay, here you go. And then go ahead and link over here. Oops. And there's that one. That's a nice look as well. Okay. That's a really cute look as well. Okay. That's a cute look. And I know that's 3, but you can also use this as well. And with this one, if you want to mix them in, give me one moment. I would, because this is a shorter strap, if you want to go for a double look, I would put it here directly on this chain and then hook it directly over here. Hi, Joshua. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show, baby boss. Okay, and look at that. You can switch it up like that. If you just want a different look, you know, this is my favorite look right here when it does this. You see how that stays like that? Kind of loop, then loop. I like that. So, that's a different little look too. You know, it might be a little busy for you, but it's an option. Definitely an option. But I hope you enjoy this, Marcella. If you want me to do the actual tote, I will look into doing that as well. But until then, you guys, you see what's going on, right? I gotta go take care of the boss, but I hope this lived up to what you wanted me to do. Okay, I took the time to go ahead and put this one together so that you can see it, because it took me a little bit of time to get them evened out. But I love it with this charm as well. If you don't have the charm, I understand. It is on coachoutlet.com. I'm not sure if they still have it. It's nice and large. And I love the double chains make it your own. You're using your extender so that you have the drop that you need for your arm room. And I think it's just really cute. I really think it's cute. Give me one moment so you could like actually see what it looks like. That's cute. Okay. I think that's really cute. I know you may not have all these charms or chains or whatever, but you can make a decision just from what I've showed you on which ones you would probably benefit the most from. Sorry y'all, I have this fan blowing because I need to get up and turn this heat off. It is hot in Georgia. Yeah, so you can just make a decision. If you do have a question about any of the chains that I've showed, the charms or anything like that, you can either put it in the comment box below, or you can also email me at thejerseygirl4life@gmail.com. And I thank you guys for hanging out with me while I jazz up this bag for Marcella. And of course, you guys, be better to yourself tomorrow than you were today. And y'all know, it's never goodbye. I'll see y'all later.